Alright, so fucking Doom Dark Ages. Holy shit. Okay, so I couldn't really so I couldn't really live stream the Xbox presentation yesterday. I wanted to, but I had other commitments that I had to work on. I can't really talk about them, NDA, all that. Um but I did get to see the Dark Ages trailer. You're not gonna hear me lose my shit this time. I am calmed down. I did lose my shit though when it was on yesterday, and I do have to have the eye tracker on for this because I want to take like a I want to like I don't know stuff. All right, and I want to like go. I want to go into this and I want to like kind of pick it apart. So before he became a hero, he was the super weapon of gods and kings. Right, it's yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say here because we haven't gotten to the gameplay yet. My eye itches too, which is really annoying. I fucking love the new Praetor suit, by the way. Like the fucking like fur cape or yeah, fur cape and stuff. The super shotgun is lever action this time, which looks kick ass. And God, look at all this. So I remember in a live stream Hugo Martin did a couple years ago. He talked about the next Doom game. Like if Doom Eternal was a Ferrari, the next one would be a monster truck, and I kind of see where that's coming from here. Hang on. God, I love that shotgun so much. That's so cool. Fucking look what it does to the Mancubus. Boom, it takes a chunk out of him. And then this thing, apparently, this thing's official name, at least going off an interview with GameSpot that Hugo Martin did, this thing is called the Skull Crusher. God, that I fucking love that thing. That's so cool. It really is just like, I'm gonna say this a lot. That's literally like just ripped straight out of like an old metal thing, right? Why do they have this machine in Argentinur? And then the Revenant, the fucking Revenant, dude. Holy shit. Let's see, I said I'm gonna keep saying this. That just looks ripped straight out of like 1970s, 1980s metal cover. I love it. Really like fucking 3 inches of blood type shit. Plasma rifle looks pretty cool. Also, there is that green projectile we just saw right there. Hang on. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back a bit. I want to get a closer look at this Rachno. Huh. Okay, well, it looks a lot more organic compared to how it is in Eternal. So maybe it's got like an exoskeleton on its legs, and that's what we're seeing here. The I wonder what's going on with the flying brains in the back. I wonder if those are related. Excuse me. I wonder if those are like biologically related to an Arachnotron, or if those are like a redesigned Kako or something. I don't know if I'd like it being a redesigned Cacodemon. I don't think it is a redesign either. You fucking Captain America the shit out of everything. It's so good. And then the fucking nail gun, which apparently this thing is called the Rail Spike. Get the cursor out of the way. And something about that particular monster there. It looks a lot like a classic imp. I mean the imps in Eternal already looked more similar to the classic ones than they did in 2016, but no, this pose just literally looks ripped straight out of classic Doom here. Do you see that? And then that thing right there, the Baron or the Hell Knight had like the green shit there when he was attacking. So going back a bit, that actually makes me wonder if perfect. I wonder if that green projectile right there is something that you'll be able to parry. Like if you parry that, does it ricochet the if you parry that with the shield, does it ricochet back to the enemy? God, that fucking shotgun. And then the flail. I noticed that it's all the environments we've seen are very flat, and there's like not really any jumping around here. Like here. That not even that really looks like he's jumping, honestly. It looks more like he's oh. Honestly, I think the mechs are going to be kind of fun. These last few shots are the only ones I'm really not sure about. With like the mech combat and the dragon flying. I mean, if they're fun, then I do not care. I think Year Zero might have been a better name. But look at this armor. Isn't this great? All the spikes everywhere, and he's got like a little spike mohawk up there too. I love it. I think this shield saw, that's what it's called, is gonna be pretty fun too. Oh. Yeah, that's what happens when you try and watch 4K on this thing. So yeah, in the interview with GameSpot, we know that's called the Skull Crusher. This is just called the Shield Saw. That's the new plasma rifle isn't a plasma rifle, it's called the Accelerator. Which I really kind of like the design of. That's the rail spike, I think I've already said. Not a nail gun. And then these guys, I completely forgot about these guys. So in Eternal, there's the Doom Hunters, which are supposed. Hang on, actually, no, here's a good middle ground. In Eternal, there are these things called the Doom Hunters, which used the corpses of a long extinct species called Agadon Hunters, and Agadon Hunters they only existed to hunt down the Night Sentinels, basically. And I think that's what this is, because the horns are very similar. And the little chest core right here is kind of similar, except it's on the opposite side of where the Doom Hunters is. Some other cyber elements I'm noticing too. Excuse me. Excuse me again, Jesus. So yeah, long thought to be extinct. I wonder why that is. Honestly, I think if the dragon flying bit is fun, then I don't particularly care. This is also supposed to be a much more cinematic game. Okay, I'm going to turn the eye tracker off now because I don't need it anymore. Come on, there we go. I read on the Slayers Club article that this is supposed to be a much more cinematic game compared to 2016 and Eternal, which I'm not entirely sure how I feel about a story-driven Doom. I mean, Eternal definitely had a story, but and like cutscenes and all that, but you didn't really need those if you were gonna play through. You could easily just you could have easily powered through Eternal by skipping all the cutscenes, and you'd be able to glean the story from just listening to the dialogue in the game in the levels. Hello, cat. Ariel wants in on this action. Come here. Oh, there you go. Why are you wet? You're a messy drinker. And right, so the article also says that this is inspired by the original games. Well, it only says inspired by the original Doom, but I'm gonna put Doom 2 and Doom 64 under that umbrella as well as Final Doom, obviously. So I'm wondering if this is just going to be a slightly expanded take on an actual modern Doom, like kind of maybe kind of like Dusk, I guess. I don't know. Um, so I don't think you can jump either, because you know, ow, it didn't really look like there were any spots you could jump. I mean, there was that one bit, but I'm pretty sure that was just him running off the edge more than jumping. So yeah, quick video today. That's 12 minutes. That is way longer than I thought this was gonna be. All right, well, I'm gonna call it there. There's gonna be a new before I call it there. New so I think Dark Ages is going to be really fun. I am going to be buying it on PlayStation probably, and then if my PC can handle it, I'll probably double dip on PC. It's not leaning further into Eternal's gameplay loop, which I'm thankful for. As much as I love Eternal, that game was so balls to the wall that it actually burned me out on Doom for a couple years. So yeah, but yeah, that's really about it. I just wanted to make this video, because I'm really excited for Dark Ages. There is gonna be another Operation BioWar video in like roughly an hour from this going live, ideally. So, yeah. Excuse me. All right, we'll see you then. Bye. Have fun.